Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to the Aki and pushing His word in truth and sincerity. This topic is going to be out basically about going into these churches, like how they're not teaching the truth. They're just leading people onto death and not teaching the word of the Most High. Baruch, give me that Acts 7:48.
This is Acts 7:48. Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as saith the prophet.
God, so like these churches, man, the Lord does not dwell in them. The Lord is not in those temples. The Lord is not with those churches. He doesn't dwell among them. Give me that John 15:16.
This is John 15:16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit shall remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you.
Con, so right there it said, "Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you." These priests, these priests in the churches, they choose the Lord. The Lord has not chosen them. And read that last part again.
I'm gonna read it from the top. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit shall remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you.
God, and that fruit is that knowledge, man. That you may keep on gaining that knowledge and sharing it with the people, because that's what the prophets are sent to do. That's our job right now, to condemn our people, to show them their wicked ways. And these churches don't even do that. And
they don't even know the law. Cause you call it. You see a pastor up there, preaching, but he's bald with no beard. I mean, come on. If he was really about the Lord, he would know that in Leviticus it tells you that not to mar thy beard, or like basically not to have a bald head too.
God, go give me Amos 3:7.
Here's Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he will revealeth his secrets unto his servants the prophets.
Khan, so these priests don't even know the laws, man. They have not been chosen by Yahweh. So how could they understand the secrets of the Most High? Because these scriptures are written in riddles. Yahweh speaks in parables. This truth is a puzzle, man. You have to piece. It goes with that scripture. I have folks give me it's the next scripture. It is Isaiah 28:10.
Isaiah 28:10. Isaiah 28:10. For my precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little.
God, so that's the way. That's how you connect the puzzle, because the scriptures isn't written in a way where people can understand it. This truth is not meant for everybody. That's why only the elect. That's why I said right there, he reveals the secrets to his prophets. The prophets can only understand his truth.
God, and also how in church they be the pastor be up there, and the other people are just listening. The pastor will open up the Bible and get a scripture that he'll like, or whatever scripture he just flips on, and he just read it, and then after that just put it away, and then start thinking of what of his own mind.
And not even explain the scripture.
God, he just like, oh man, love Lord Jesus, sweet Jesus. Like, come on, man. Jake is bugged up, man. These people in the church, they don't got the truth, man. They have not chosen the Lord. Like, that goes back to that scripture. You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you.
Give me that Luke 14 and 23.
Lucky. I lost it. I had it in my hand. Luke what?
14 and 23.
Luke 14 and 23. And the Lord said unto the servant, Go out into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come, and that my house may be filled.
And that's written in red, right?
Come.
So that's Yahweh Shai speaking. The reason why I want that scripture brought out is because going back to that first scripture, Acts 7 and 48, the Lord does not dwell in temples built by men. Also, with that scripture, go out to the highways and byways, so these people, so we can bring forth the people. Because if you're in a building, who can hear you? Unless you have a loud ass voice that people outside can hear you outside the building, and I call it like 8 to 10 blocks away. You're supposed to be out there condemning your people. These churches are all settled down every Sunday, going there teaching the word, but only to those people that come there. But what about the rest? You're supposed to be condemning everybody. Give me that Isaiah 58 and 1.
Isaiah 58 1
Mm-hmm.
and 1. Cry out loud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
God.
Oh, it's not done. And show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins.
God, in these churches, man, you just hear them talking smoothly, man.
Like, oh man, when the day of the Lord comes, you know he's gonna give everyone a hug and kisses and lollipops.
And he's not even showing them the wrong ways, man. He's all about that smooth. These churches are all about that smooth talk.
But you know what? They follow that chart. I forgot the name of the chart, but basically they can tell you, like the truth. They go in and tell you stuff like to keep you asleep and just following the sweet stuff and stuff.
But it said right there, cry aloud, spare not, to show the people their transgressions, their wicked ways, man. That's why in this truth, it doesn't matter if you get the truth the harsh way or the easy way, man. You gotta condemn your people, because the scripture says that they have become more wicked than the wicked. The reason why is because Israel were giving the laws, man. Only they could sin. The reason, because they could sin because they were given the law, not these heathens. But that was Isaiah 58 and 1, right?
Come.
Can you give me that Luke 9 and 23?
Luke 9 and 23. And he said to them all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me.
God, man, these pastors, these priests, they're living it up all good. Where in the hell are they living like hell, man? The people that go to church, they worship their fathers, man, which are those wicked priests. That's what they love, man. They love their white Jesus as well.
Also, these churches, these churches, they're living the life, man. I mean, every time people go to church, they bring out a bucket and say, put in $5, $6, or $10, whatever you want. But basically, haven't you ever thought, like, where does that money go to? And next thing you know, this priest, it's a poor ass neighborhood, and this priest is coming up with a fucking um uh, a fancy ass car, man, and the people are out there like poor, suffering, but you see this priest with a fancy car
Come on, man. Where are they bearing their cross?
and with a rich house, man.
Come on, but with this, we're gonna end it off. Boksha gave me Hebrews 12 and read verse 6 and read down to verse 7.
Hebrews 12 verse
6.
6. Hebrews 12 verse 6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chastiseth, and scorneth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not?
John, man. So it said right there, the Lord chastises who He loves. These priests, these folly priests, they're not being chastised, man, because
Salaki, let me go further. But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons.
ooh, man. So if they're not being chastised, then they are bastards, man. So the Lord isn't dealing with churches, man. He's not dealing with these priests. He's only dealing with the men of GMS, man. We're chastised, man. We're made fun of, man. But that's all good, man. The scriptures say that we shall be hated for His name's sake, which is Yahweh Shem Shai's name.
Isn't it like they say the GMS is the most hated. They're like the hated group, man. The GMS has the truth, starting with the apostles, the elders, and the Akim, and the younger Akim, man. The Lord's dealing with GMS.
John, man, but man, right there it said that they are bastards, man. The men of GMS are being chastised by everyone, man. Everyone hates us, man.
They hate Yahweh, man. They hate Yahweh Bashim Al Shai.
God, you don't got anything?
No. Basically, man, let's keep pushing this word and pray for one another, cause we're almost out of here. If you see there's so many events going on, it's hard to keep up with event that's coming up. But man, we're almost out of here. And that thing that's going on, that clown with all those clown sightings, man, that's a distraction, man. World War III has already begun, and it's coming, man. But people don't see it because they're too distracted. But man, Tawada Yahweh Shemi Al Shai for everything. And we're almost out of here. Keep pushing. It's push of the year. And with that, we're gonna give all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles of GMS, and salutations to Yakim pushing this truth, this word and truth and sincerely. Shalom Anakim.